the line, with the 44's parallel holding its own grind. We're digging deep in topics you can't define. Laser engraved in art, yeah, we intertwine. Subscribe to the vibes, don't lose your place. We're igniting the fire, feel the bass. On the 44, we bring the heat. Engrave your words where art and style meet. Sports, gaming, and more on repeat. Hit that subscribe, don't accept defeat.
Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the 44th Parallel Podcast. This is episode 5. Got some shenanigans going on tonight. We got our very first guest on the pod, Sleazy. How you doing?
What's up? Great, my guy. Great.
Hell yeah. Bourbon, how you doing?
Oh, fantastic, buddy, as usual.
Love to hear it. So, last week, we kind of took a deep dive into 5M slightly. Bourbon had some questions about it. We were talking about it. So we decided, since I'm somewhat out of the scene, I don't run my server anymore. We decided to get someone that is still freshly in the scene, rocking with the server, doing the advertising, doing really well, updating every day. We got the owner of Freeband LA. So Sleazy, tell us a little bit about Freeband.
So, hey everybody, my name is Sleazy, and I do, as Goody told you, run Freeband LA. And a little bit about Freeband LA is that we opened up a little while ago, and it didn't as we all know, or as we don't know, 5M recently was bought out by Rockstar, so they had a lot of terms of service that switched up. The first time I opened up my server, it didn't do the best due to getting hit with TOS. We opened up again, and now we have amazing people coming in, and it is actually doing amazing. We do daily updates, giveaways, always keeping the sneak peeks on, on top and stuff like that. So it's pretty lit, man. It's pretty awesome. A lot of stuff, a lot of developers. We have Goody as one of the developers right here, and it's lit. It's honestly awesome, man. It's yeah. Is there any certain particular questions maybe?
Barbie, you got any questions?
Well, before we dive in, I gotta know where the name Sleazy come up from?
Sleazy, okay. So I was gaming, right? And then I used to play 5M. I actually got my name Sleazy from 5M. I don't even know. Somebody started calling me Sleazy in the server. My name used to be King Sleazy. All right. So they shortened it to Sleazy for me. And then the terminology for Sleazy pretty much means a person that hustles and gets their money quick and, keeps all the nonsense out of the way. So, I like that. I'm always on top of my stuff, and I love getting, content and making money. Who doesn't love making money, right? So
Absolutely.
That's why I kept my name. That's pretty much where we got Sleazy from. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
So when you started off and you said it was King Sleazy, was that just the name for the 5M when you started playing it, or was that like your gamer tag across all platforms?
So my name used to be King Fancy when I used to play a smaller game called Growtopia, and I still run a server on there as well. It's more of a younger audience on that game. So my name used to be King Fancy. I like the name King and I liked Fancy, and I just put them together and I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna keep my name King Fancy. After that, I changed it to King Sleazy because somebody called me Sleazy in the server. Put that together, and then I kept it short and simple, Sleazy. That's how I originally got my name, pretty much.
All right.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
All right. Goody, go ahead. You shoot your
All right.
questions.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So what got you into doing development work? You say you were on another server on another game, and then you started developing on 5M. So what made you get into that?
So I used to promote for other servers, right? I used to play a lot of other 5M servers for the game Grand Theft Auto, and it was fun. And then at a point, I didn't like how certain servers ran their, rules and communities and some servers were money hungry and stuff like that. There's a lot of that in 5M. So I wanted to do something exclusively for content creators, for people to come in and enjoy, make their content. I love taking people's suggestions in hand. So that's what made me start Freeband LA, something that everybody could come and enjoy and don't worry about or have to worry about, favoritism and you have to spend money to play or you have to do certain things to get certain things. Yeah, there is stuff for exclusive members or supporters, but then again, everybody has the same level of being able to get the stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you grind, you'll get it, or if you spend money, you'll get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it being just pay to win. And there was a lot of servers like that pushed pay to win. So I was like, rather than being pay to win, make it fun so people will come in and enjoy the service. So that's what pushed
Oh
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and I agree. That is how it is for sure.
for sure,
Yep.
man.
So what's your inspiration behind the Free Band LA?
The community, man. Like the people that come in and support on the daily, being able to create content, meet all these amazing people all around the world, and being able to play and role play with them, see their experiences with role play, or overall just meeting new people. It helps you with a lot of stuff, making connections. They know some stuff you might not know. They could teach you stuff like that, and it's honestly awesome. You meet a lot of people and you make a lot of connections, which is probably one of the best things. And there's a lot of other bigger content creators that are also looking for the same thing, meeting other people, growing, connecting, stuff like that. So yeah.
So what is there to do in the city?
Man, there is a lot of stuff to do. So like anything, we're trying to keep it as realistic as possible, but then again, it is a game at the end of the day. So stuff does happen. For example, like you could be a mechanic, you could be a lawyer, you could be a judge, you could be a part of the emergency medical service. You could so many things. It's like the possibilities are endless, honestly, really, really cool to be honest. Yeah.
And so there's there's a big population out there that likes to, I guess, expand their life, what they can't do now,
Exactly.
and they want to dabble with, they can do it in a video game.
In a video game, exactly. And the thing is with Grand Theft Auto, like it feels so realistic, like you could own your own house, you have your own car, like you could be a whole different person. So people really push towards Grand Theft Auto to get out of the real life, I would say, Bourbon,
Okay.
stuff like that. So it's pretty cool, man.
Sounds pretty awesome.
All right, I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna pull up Free Band LA Discord. I'm gonna let you give everyone a tour.
Of course.
So here we'll start with the sneak peeks. I went all the way back to got the smartphone here.
Yep. Okay, so you want me to start?
Yep, go ahead.
So yeah, this is some of the stuff that we have in the city. So as you guys could see, the iPhones, they're pretty much like the real thing. Like you have everything there, but as I was saying, Rockstar has bought the game, so is a lot of terms of service. So you can't have realistic brands in the game anymore due to their, them taking the game over. So as you can see, Birdie, which is Twitter, is called Birdie. Trendy, TikTok, Trendy. Spark, I'm not even sure what that is, but I think that's I'm not sure, but I know that's Instapic would be Instagram. So most of them are just reworded, but they are, pretty much what we know as real apps on our iPhone, So it's pretty cool.
And those are all fully functional?
Fully functional.
Fully functional.
You could go live, take pictures, post them, take pictures from your Discord, right? Get the link, put it through a thing, and then it's actually like a website that this phone provides, because on Discord the links started expiring after a while. So you pretty much use those links, put them in here. You have access to uploading pictures from your Discord, videos from your, like a lot of cool stuff. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cool stuff. Yeah.
I don't have all the answers, but I will tell you this.
Player owned shops. So not only is there shops for gun stores, there's shops for food shops, like anything anybody wants to run in the city, we could make it. You know what I'm saying? Like they could be their own person to run anything they want to. It's pretty awesome in that way as well. 100%. Yeah. Those are our player owned shops, creators that we bought. Really cool. Interiors, so their normal game, if you guys have ever played Grand Theft Auto, they have their own interiors. we have tons of custom interiors that we've either bought or got made for the server exclusively, which is actually cool. So if you come around, you won't remember Grand Theft Auto the way it was. There's a lot of exclusive stuff that the real game doesn't have anymore.
You in the market? Because we got some sweet deals. What are you driving now?
Boosting, car boosting, pretty much like taking people's cars or like jacking cars and stuff. This is an exclusive tablet, probably one of the best tablets in 5M, where you could pretty much, you get in a contract with your friends. There's groups up to 4. You guys could go take on cars on your own, and then NPCs start spawning in when you're going for S-class vehicles. There's certain classes. This is a very cool boosting system. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy it myself. I'm going to be doing content on this as well, which is going to be pretty fun in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, those are our custom weapons that we have in the server. There's over 350 plus custom weapons. That gun pack was exclusively made for this city. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't have that gun pack and how it looks. But yeah, that is one of our other gun packs. Female clothing. We have the best female clothing. Females love, like dressing up and stuff like that. So we bought a $250 clothing pack for them. And yeah, females will never be like, I have nothing to wear. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a really, really, really cool clothing pack for them, which is awesome as well. More custom compounds, blocks, MLOs. Those are all like houses, interiors for the server. Like, how they have their own interiors. We made custom interiors, blocks, MLOs, like IRL gang blocks and stuff like that, in real life gang blocks and stuff like that, and then put them into the game.
You never carry the midside lot. Do I know you? No,
Police
I'm not.
body cam and evidence system. So this is for the police, man. We have body cams that they put on their chest, and all the logs for them go into the Discord server. And the logs meaning like if they take a screenshot, they take a picture, they take anything with the body cam, it's recording and they have it on. All of the data, the stuff will get put into the Discord server for us to view and check, so the role play is better. So if we have court dates with the judge and stuff, they could be like, I have my body cam footage, which I'm trying to use. Then we have custom TVs in the city that you could post on like a video on YouTube. Take that video, put it on the TV in the courtroom, and you could pretty much be like, this is my proof. Puts the RP on a whole different level, which is actually really awesome as well.
Yeah, I would agree.
I don't know, Leslie. Maybe it's just because so much to talk about.
Tagging blocks. So, a little bit more interactive gameplay for the gang members in the city. They could tag blocks, or just people who like tagging areas, right? They could buy spray paints. They could find a hidden location in the city. Go ahead, find themselves some spray paints, tag up blocks, anything they pretty much want to, which is actually sick. So, yeah.
Sleazy, how's your block looking right now, my boy?
So they're the Bloodhound Brims in the city, and we are the Backstreet Walk Crips. They came over to our block not even 2-3 days ago and tagged the whole thing up. It was fun. Oh yeah, theme parks. We have theme parks. We have water parks, and they all work. So you could go on dates. You could go with your friends to hang out, chill at the theme park, have some fun time, record some videos, content, anything you guys want. We have tons of cool stuff like that as well, which is awesome. Yeah.
Yo, what's up, Kai? What's up, Fire? Fire, yes, this is a serious RP server. Got that lean.
And all that stuff. So like custom drugs and like in the game drugs, stuff like that is all found in the game as well. We have custom props for them. So when you use it, actually props meaning like things that pop up in your player's hands when they use, or consumables or items in the server, when they're using them, drinking them, eating them, they're custom and stuff like that. We're pushing more custom props into the city as well for food and stuff. So that's going to be awesome as well. Same thing with the drugs in the city. You have to interact, you have to make them, you have to craft them. A lot of cool stuff for that as well. There's a lot of stuff when it comes to, creating, crafting illegal substances. Yep.
And then personally, this is one of my favorite like weed shop scripts that's available, especially the smoking that comes with it.
So Agreed. 100%.
Because so like you can literally while you're in the server you can puff pass with the homies.
Literally. Oh yeah, huh? You could puff pass, and then like you were saying about this script, you literally have to craft everything for it. Stock your own shop up. You have to import more stuff into it, like wait till stuff comes in. Use that stuff in the server. Put like water into the plants, whatever the certain weed plant requires for you to grow it, right? Like sprays and stuff like that. Really cool, very interactive, and takes up time to where you're having fun, and it's actually keeping you in the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's interactive for the owners of the shop, and it's also interactive for the customers of the shop.
Exactly.
So the customers, they can buy pre-rolls, they can buy vapes and vape juice, they can buy wraps and flour, and they got to roll up.
So what's a typical game session? Like as far as time frame goes, like you hop on and you're done in how many hours?
Man, go ahead, Goody. Go ahead, Goody.
So I'm gonna be honest, 5M will drag you in that like deep. It pulls you in deep. You'll be looking at the clock and you're like, all right, yeah, I got a couple hours, like
Couple
kill,
hours.
whatever. And then you
Nope.
look down and you're like, oh shit, it's been 5 hours. oh fuck.
So, like you were saying, Bourbon, yesterday, it was Friday, right? So people were on for a long time. Somebody was in the call with me since I came off from work, and from like 3 in the afternoon to 7 a.m. in the next day. And he's like, yo, it's 7 a.m. I didn't even realize, like, the game will literally, you won't even realize time fly by. It's that fun, dude. You know what I'm saying? Literally, yeah. Oh my God. We have custom theaters, custom arcades, custom things for you to do in the city. Like you could go on movie dates and stuff like that. We got the MLO, meaning the interior, the spot in the city, which is just like something that we put in. And then we could also create like tickets, popcorn booths, stuff for people to buy popcorn, eat that. A lot of cool stuff for that as well. Really cool. Really cool. And then same thing with the TV script. You could put on any videos, YouTube videos. I think a lot of links besides Netflix and certain links won't work, but you could watch tons of stuff on there with your friends and whoever you're hanging out with. The arcade, really cool. We'll be adding in a arcade script to where you guys will soon be able to actually use the arcades and then play up to 5 to 6 games on them, which will be really cool as well for you guys. Custom jobs. When I tell you custom jobs, we have a lot of them, and we use the best script seller for them as well, which is 17 Movement. They're really good when it comes to job scripts. We got every job you could think about. Oil rig, builder. Scroll down for me a little bit, Goody. Builder job, and then we got lumberjack job. We got trucking simulator, so like an actual trucking simulator. Some people like trucking and stuff like that, so we got an actual simulator in game. Every other job, like lumberjack, all that stuff is a simulator too. You can literally do that. Those are simulators too. Scroll down a little bit, just a little bit, and then tons of jobs. I only posted so many in sneak peeks because I couldn't go through all of them, but so much more in city as well for you guys to do when it comes to civilian role play, meaning like you don't want to get into the gang stuff, you don't want to get into the EMS stuff, you just want to check out the city and be a civilian.
Got a spot for me, laser engraver. We got. Can we put a shop up?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And I even saw a script where you can craft your own cards. So Bourbon, start selling those flyers, everything. Literally, all that.
They got it all.
Yeah. This was the map a while ago, but there is over 100 blips around the city, and they are all going to use, and they are all awesome. Like this is when the map was first getting put together. It looks a lot bigger now. Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, scroll up, and then we have a scroll up a little bit. My bad, Goody. It's a custom map, as you guys can see. We are a LA city, free band LA, free band Los Angeles. All those spots, California, Watts, Hollywood, it's all related to the actual, Cali, LA vibe. So it's actually lit. work out, go to the gym, get your gains in. It'll allow you to run faster, be faster in fights, swim faster. Tons of awesome stuff, and it actually comes in use, especially if you're doing, running from the police or overall doing certain things. It allows you to move quicker. And just awesome. It's awesome. We have over 2 gyms in the city, so yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff for the ladies to do as well, including jobs and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, when ladies come in the city, they could see. You could get married. There's an actual marriage script. You get married, and there's panels for people to see who's married in the city. You purchase rings. You have to use the rings, like they actually go on, and then you guys gotta go to a marriage, put on your clothes, sign some papers, all realistic. Really cool script as well. Awesome.
I see the baby script up there.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. So pretty much females can have their. So remember how I was talking about terms of service that Rockstar has recently laid out? They said nothing related to kids could be in the city. So we have a baby script, but it's teddy bears. So it's like, you gotta like play it out. It's role play at the end of the day. So you gotta believe that it's a baby, but they are teddy bears in your hand, in the female's hands and stuff like that. And they actually says take baby and stuff like that when you do pick it up. You could put it in the stroller, move it around. Females could get pregnant in city and stuff like that. So it's actually lit. Yeah. Dumpster diving, mansions. All of it. Dumpster diving, you can find tons of exclusive stuff, including we have tons of custom mapping, MLOs, mansions, all that stuff.
3D printing.
You could 3D print Glocks pretty much. So right now, somebody is 3D printing Glocks in the city, and you could find these, and they have no serial numbers. They can't be tracked. They can't, nothing like that. So if a person, as you guys saw up there, we have throwing weapon script. So if a person is running from the police and they throw their weapon, it can't get traced back to them, pretty much. It's a very cool script as well. Yeah. And you get to craft them as well. Awesome. If you get in a fight with somebody, you knock them out and you kill them or something like that in game, right? You can steal their outfit, their complete outfit, and leave them naked on the ground with underwear though. But yeah. Phone snatching, smash and grab, all more, interactive scripts for people to do stuff with. Smash and grab is you could smash your car into anything, or like, use a crowbar, get in there. Same thing with London phone snatcher. You just get on a bike, you go talk to a guy, he gives you a little device, you run around, snatch people's phones. Awesome scripts. All this stuff, we real-time image placer. So as you said, you have your own business and stuff, and we could take a picture of your business, put it through the all the dev stuff, and then it'll pretty much put your image of whatever you have IRL. If you have a poster of your business or something like that, and you wanted it to be exclusively named that, right? What you can do is pretty much post that onto a poster in the city, or like a billboard. We could post it there, and it will show a real image of whatever you want, which is actually awesome as well. I really like that.
That's how you sing that another day.
Custom food spots, tons of them. Tacos, Domino's, pizzas. You could own clothing shops, like you sell clothing out of it, craft clothing, sell people custom chains that they could put on their neck and they could have in their inventory. Watches, rings, awesome. Love that as well. We have job script. Scroll down. Which one was that? Oh yeah, this is the club my boy Goody owns. We have this exclusive nightclub. Very cool, very interactive. You could turn on the smoke machine in it. Tons of stuff to do. He sells drinks out of it too. Really cool nightclub. And like we host events in there. We hosted an event yesterday, our first event for the nightclub.
We did, yep.
Really lit. And I got robbed after the event by Goody.
That is true. We're out in the city.
I'm gonna catch you, Goody.
All right, I'm gonna be waiting for you.
And then we got train heists. We got parkour. We got parkour in the city. You could jump over like buildings. You could hang on buildings, climb buildings. I know the real GTA doesn't have those features where you could, climb on buildings and stuff. but with our parkour script, you can. And Goody, huge shout out to Goody, who invested into the city a lot. You know, he came in, showed love, and helped out the city a lot. Most of these recent scripts that you guys have seen have been from the love of Goody, so I appreciate you, brother. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Tons of robberies that Goody knocked out. Got all of these babies. He bought a whole pack for the city. All these heists you could do in the city now. Every single one. Car radios, exclusive car radios that he got. More gang MLOs, interiors, studios where people could go get studio time, stuff like that. And I know there is tons of more sneak peeks if you guys keep going up. There's casinos, there's what is it called? There's more exclusive things. You guys just got to go through it. The city has been in works for around 2.5, almost leading to 3 months, and we released about hitting a month now, and it's doing, it's awesome. The ride has been literally amazing. Meeting all these awesome people, and Goody, literally awesome. Yeah.
And here's some. Go
I
ahead.
have a question real quick. While we're on the scripts, is there motorcycles in this game, right?
Yep. Motorcycles, and you could do motorcycle tricks as well on the motorcycles, which is awesome.
Is there a way that you can play freeze tag with the motorcycles? I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Can you?
So when one biker rides up next to another one, they hit the kill switch and they keep going.
Oh, I don't think there is, but I promise you that we could probably honestly find something like that. There is tons and tons of scripts in the city. So if you came in the city, like you're getting your PC soon, and you were like, I want something like that, that would be awesome. I'd look into it. I found a script and I'll throw it in. It's as simple as that, pretty much. Yeah. And then the other thing is you can kick people off their bikes and stuff like that, which is actually awesome too. Do bike tricks, all that cool stuff. Yeah. Oh, this was the nightclub the other day. We have a /cam feature in the city where you could go into like a third person, like a fourth person view where you're just standing there and then you just take pictures of your players and stuff like that. That's pretty sick. That was Goody on the left, me in the middle, and my homeboy Kai on the right side. Tons of, you see those props, all those props you could do, all those things, emotes, they're sick emotes. All types of stuff. You can hold trays, hold tires, TVs, all types of stuff.
And for anyone that's wondering, that's Sleazy's old chain. He used to own it, but yeah,
they stole my chain. They robbed
night.
my chain. They stole my chain. I'm gonna get my chain back. I'm gonna catch you guys. Don't worry. Taking my chain, took my gun, took everything off me, bro. Shit was good. This is club, a very, very cool club. I like this so much just because of how you could change the color of the dance floor, adds the smoke machines, and smoke starts coming from everywhere. Everybody's dancing and stuff like that. And then when he gives you the gin, it makes your screen go crazy, dude. Like starts giving you flashes and like cool in a cool way, right? So it just makes it even more lit. It makes it 10 times more lit.
That dance floor looks trippy too.
Literally, he could literally change the color of that whole dance floor and everything, like everything around. It's literally so cool. And he made a poster for it too. Made a little poster and stuff like that. He was like, everybody, we're hiring. We got bartenders, security. We're hiring bartenders, security. He said Club 77 rave parties. He put the poster in there. It was lit. Yeah. And then all these gangs. Everybody, we made a little media channel in the free band so everybody could show whatever they're doing in the city and stuff like that, just to get more people more interactive with the media, self promo stuff like that. People are having more fun, Yeah. That's the good boy. That's the boy Goody right there.
Yes, sir.
Big bloodhound Brinza. Oh yeah, chains. So they are actually an inventory item now. So all the chains, I could do the same thing with clothing, pants, shirts, anything you think about in the city. I started off with chains. So anybody that has a chain in the city, I could throw them in as, what is it called? A snatchable item. Person could go in your inventory. I don't really like the aspect of people wiping somebody's pockets completely. So we have certain things they could take off of them, right? So one would be a chain, and then the guns. If a person has a gun in their hand and they were shooting somebody, they fall down with it, right? What happens is their gun drops out of their hand. So people can't go into the inventories, but if the gun drops on the hand, they could grab that and they could grab chains just for more interactive stuff, you know? Like, yeah. Look at that, me climbing the building with the parkour script.
Also, shout out to chat for the biddies. We appreciate you guys for showing love.
Daily wheel spin. You can spin your wheel daily, which is very cool as well. Come in. We have a casino as well where you go to. You can spin for a car or money, drinks, stuff like that. And then we have this exclusive wheel as well. I think those are. I was showing the Lux Art PD cars. So PD cars have their own sirens, you know, all types of different sirens and stuff like that, which is very cool for them.
If you want, I can talk to you a little bit afterwards, but I can probably get you some really fire sirens.
Bet that. DJ booths, we could put DJ booths all around the city. So if somebody has a mapping that they want a DJ booth in, like an MLO or an area, what we could do is we could go in there, set a spot for them. They could start playing music. If they have host parties in there and stuff like that, they don't have to keep bringing boom boxes from the store. Boom boxes meaning like little boom boxes you could play music on in a certain area, but this will go in a very bigger area so everybody could hear it. You know what I'm saying? Around the whole dance floor, wherever it may be, you know? Stuff like that. These are this is one of the old heists, but we have tons of that stuff in the city. Like so many heists, and they're also interactive, very fun. Yeah. Oh, we got females too, you know? Yeah, we got females too. It's not completely a sausage party yet.
Not yet.
Goody over here.
Water park in the background.
He was Black Spades back then.
I was, yeah.
And then tons of people posting their clips, content they do. And then the most awesome thing I love about media is people could take clips, things from here, repost them onto their stuff, and make like clips of the server, which is awesome. And people are very cool with doing videos in the server too. People love doing videos in the server.
I don't even know what this is, but we gonna see.
Did this guy post a completely different city in here?
It definitely looks like it.
Right? Oh, yeah, that's getting deleted after this podcast, guys. Sorry for that. What the hell? That's awesome, yeah. Oh, yeah, mansions. So whoever owns mansions and stuff like that, they take like cool pics in them as well. There's a lot of other exclusive areas in the city where you could take cool pics as well. People working out. People fighting in the gym.
A little extra workout. When the timer comes up and you're done working out, but you feel like you got that little extra in you.
Yeah, and then we have a cool knockout script too. We have a very, very cool knockout script that keeps you on the ground, like with a blacked out screen for a few moments as well. Very cool. So the thing is, at the moment, the city is still growing. And with that being said, we have NPC medical service in the city. So what you do when you're on the ground dead is you think about, or you do /medic in the chat box. And once you do /medic in the chat box, it'll bring a NPC AI medic over to you, and then he'll pick you up for $1,000 in game. Yeah. And then once we push, whenever there's emergency services in city, the medical doctor won't work. But whenever there's not, he will work. Our PD, they have very cool outfits. We bought the best PD outfits for them. Cool, realistic belts. We got body armor for them, body cams, helmets, SWAT vests, over 80 plus custom vehicles, all types of stuff.
The
Skateboarding, literally. And then as you can see me in my emergency medical service attire. But yeah, that's very cool as well.
I'll tell you what, you come pick me up. I want to see more than a skateboard, but I gotta do it.
Imagine call you
Pull it,
pulls
yeah,
on a
call it on a
skateboard.
skateboard. Yeah, all that stuff. And then soon we're also getting 3 new things in where you will be able to play basketball with your friends. You'll be able to play tennis and golf. Oops. A lot of cool stuff.
Little sneak peek at some of the businesses.
Business.
Obviously, we got Club 77.
The best club out. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Hands down. Burger Shot, very cool as well. White Widow, smoke shop. Tons of gun stores. Vanilla Unicorn, where females can get a stripper job. Paintball, where what is it called? There's over 12 to 13 plus exclusive maps, maybe a little bit more. And there's over 7 to 8 game modes, and then it's like real COD. So if you guys want to crash out rather than shooting each other up and ruining everybody's role play in city, go into the paintball. You guys could wager, you guys could put up money for it, you guys could do all types of stuff, and you guys could pick through. I could add any gun in the city into there. So pretty much you could pick through APs, SMG, submachine, and then there's capture the flag, there's free for all, there's King of the Hill. There are tons of cool things, you know what I'm saying, in the paintball thing. And it's very fun for events. We host tons of events there. Very cool. Yeah.
They got
No, I
Nuketown.
love paintball.
Nuketown. Yeah, we got Nuketown, we got Jurassic World, all that stuff. Very cool.
Then just to show y'all how active Sleazy is.
Every day. And then right now we have the most members that could join in the city is 48. The max right now we could push it up to a 64, but the second we start hitting those numbers, I'll push it up to 100. There is a Patreon key that you just need to upgrade. I'll upgrade that. That's not a problem, and we will be pushing 100 out of however many people are joining, you know? So the member queue is never a problem. We could always get that up. But the max I'll ever do for this city is 150, because over 150, it'll be hard to manage for me. Over 150 members. That's a lot of members. Yeah.
That is a lot of members.
Yep.
So where do you want to see it be? Like, where do you want the prime to be? So you want to hit that 150 cap, or are you looking like a little bit less than that, like on an average?
So this is the thing, Bourbon. The city would have more members, but I've done 2 things that isn't gonna bump it up too quick, right? The first thing is I started whitelist. So that means that only people that are willing to go into the Discord, type in whitelist, and get whitelisted into the city. Whitelist is pretty much get whitelisted in this. You can't join the server until you have gotten that specific role in the Discord, right? So that's what it is. You have to have Discord and you have to have 5M and GTA. So 3 apps. You have to join Discord, then da-da-da-da. So it is a process. And then the second thing is I'm looking for quality over quantity. I don't want a quantity of members that are running around and people aren't even able to role play and everything's just getting shot up. It's just like another GTA 5 with the Frankenstein of mods, you know? I don't want it like that. I want it more to where I have a quantity of members that are enjoying every day, doing stuff. Everybody's interacting, and not just like every 2 seconds I have to pull up to a report of people, you know, messing up roleplay, running people over with cars, you know, just stuff that shouldn't happen. So the server right now, we have capped 107 members within the last 3 to 4 weeks, pushing like almost a month now, right? 107 members in the server altogether, and we average around 18 to 22 in the full 24-hour cycle, 4 to 5 new members a day. In the Discord server, we get like 10 members a day. So it's growing, but we're just going to need to, you know, it's only a matter of time if we continue doing what we're doing, you know?
So you're kind of treating this kind of like an employment schedule, almost like you're wanting certain people to do this job, certain people to do this job, and you want them here from 6 to 6 in the morning and 6 to 6 at night. You're trying to fill those quotas, right? Is that what you're saying?
Literally. Yep,
Okay.
yep. I am, yeah. And it's not the easiest to do, you know, because other people have a lot of other games on their computers, and there's a lot of other stuff that people have to do in real life, even though they want to play the server, you know, like job, work, kids, and you know, the list continues. So I don't ever try to push people to be online if they have stuff going on. But I try to get people, like I'm always active in the Discord, always doing announcements, asking people suggestions, always trying to host server events, you know, getting in calls with people, always sitting in support room 1. But then I go to uni, I go to work, and I do other stuff. So I have to balance my schedule out to get on the game and do all this stuff as well. But I'm not stopping until, you know, this is up there.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like you
no
are
one-
leading a pretty busy schedule.
Yeah, it gets crazy. 100%. Yeah.
I don't
So,
think a lot of people see that in the background when you're playing video games, how much work it actually goes into the background of this.
They come in and they're like, oh, either it's usually the member count. There's not a lot of members on, or it's like I couldn't reply to them in a certain X amount of time, and they're like, oh, he didn't reply to me, so I'm leaving. Oh my god, I can't tell you how mad that gets me, because I'm like, yo, if you would have given me another minute or DM me, open a support ticket. What they do is they go into general chat, they complain about the server, they haven't opened a ticket, they haven't DM'd me, they haven't said nothing. And it's just like, that does happen. They don't see it, dude. Like, I'm gonna be so honest, Bourbon, all they see is the stuff that's in the city. But you know, unless they're your staff or stuff and they're in the call with you daily, they're your developers that are helping you also, they don't see what's actually going on in the background. You know what I'm saying? The day and night, the blood and sweat that you got to put into the server.
For
And I
anybody
feel like-
listening, a point of contact here. You gotta communicate effectively if you want something to be changed or fixed. So.
Absolutely. Yep. And I feel like a big problem in the 5M community overall is that 5M is so watered down right now because everyone is trying to do servers and stuff. So people get a lot of bad taste in their mouth because they go to servers of people that shouldn't be running servers. And then they're like, all right, that was trash. So then as soon as they get into another server, they're like, oh, yep, same experience. But they don't give it the chance that it deserves. So they don't find out that like maybe that server was meant for you.
There's only a handful of people, Bourbon, I could tell you, that come in and the first server they find is like their home. You know what I'm saying? They're always going to run into those 5 to 6 servers that's going to completely ruin their, you know, 5M or Grand Theft Auto experience, switching over from Grand Theft Auto to 5M. Like seeing so many cool videos on it on YouTube and TikTok of people having fun, coming in the game and getting shot up every 2 seconds. Like the servers you run into, and then there's like the very like owners that want to have the biggest gang or stuff in the server, which ruins the experience for everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because then they have the coolest stuff, and they're the owners. They could pretty much put any MLO, meaning like interior map, anything they want for them in the server, for themselves in the server, and like, you know, exclude everybody else or not give it to them as well. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of ruins. So myself, I don't try giving myself anything. I play the game just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
You care about the overall experience. And
exactly.
You're dedicated to it in the background. You're putting the work in, and not to forget though that you're also advertising, I would say, at a decent rate, and you're pushing that out there. You obviously care about it, so. I guess that's a good way to find those 5M servers. Honestly, I've never heard of 5M until I heard about it, and then now it's everywhere. But I guess of course that's how
Exactly.
Google and everything works. They hear it once on my phone, now it's all popping up. But with that in mind, though, if you're looking for a decent one, if somebody's advertising, like you are, Sleazy, it's showing that you care about your server and you're putting in that extra time.
Thank you, Bourbon.
Take care of it.
That means a lot, man. That honestly means a lot. And I see you doing the same thing with your website, your designing. That is art itself, dude. So keep that up as well, honestly.
I appreciate
That's awesome. Of course.
Yo, Big Richard, thank you for the gifted sub, my boy. Appreciate you.
www.
So, okay, I do have a sidebar question. You're a developer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you run your screen with a dark background or a light background?
Oh my God, I've never even I'm gonna be so honest, I never even looked into that. What do you mean by that? Like a screen?
Yeah, like how you have the light background, the dark background. Any app that you choose, you can have that feature, right? You can change it out, kind of like Goody's showing you right now. It's got that dark background.
So on my Discord and my sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Continue.
So on my Discord, I like the darker, like background, but like on my VPS and stuff, I never really like VPS, meaning like the virtual private server that I'm running the server off of.
Mhm.
I never really looked like I never even got into it because like every time I hop on, I'm like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this, I got to do this. But honestly, I prefer darker backgrounds because it's like when I get up at night and I have to come look at something, if it's giving me like heaven's light in my face, I can't really concentrate on anything. I'll be looking at my screen like this, So yeah, I'd prefer darker backgrounds 100%.
Do you know why that is?
Why?
Do you know why, in general, software developers, anybody in the deving programs, why they like that dark background? It's because light attracts bugs.
Yo, that is true. That is so true. I'd be over here trying to dev sometimes. There's a bug. I'm over here trying to get it off my screen. No, I 100% agree with you. That is true. That is too true. That's actually very true. Yeah.
Oh, just a little deving humor there.
Goody told you that? Goody told you that?
No.
No. What do you like? Goody, you like darker backgrounds, or you like?
Oh yeah, dark. Definitely
Yeah.
dark. I have everything dark. My Facebook, my internet, my VPS, my
Bourbon,
Discord.
now that you pointed that out, bro, I'm gonna go change everything to dark background. Oh my God. Literally.
All right. Where we at here?
All right, Sleazy. What is your favorite RP moment in Free Band so far?
Man, my favorite RP moment. Let's see here. It had to have been with the police, and like yesterday was pretty lit too. But like overall, the police provides a lot of fun role play. Like the slash me's and slash dudes. My favorite role play scene. Let's see. The robberies. We did robberies. Remember the other day we did robberies,
Yeah.
Goody? That was my favorite moment, dude, because we didn't stop. We hit multiple stores. Like the police was chasing us. We had EMS on the scene. Bro, it was hectic. It was so lit. It was
It got messy.
We got so messy. We had like cars, hidden cars all over the place. People jumping into those cars, going from the no. It was so lit. Yeah, that was my favorite RP moment. The robberies we did 2 days ago. Awesome time in the server.
So how many people was involved in that total?
12, 13 were online that day, bro. Like pushing 15. Like by that, right when I stopped streaming and stuff, we were at 15. Like 15 that day. We were in city enjoying the server. There were like included. There was 2 police officers. There was so the rule is that you could only rob the store with 4 people because more than 4 would be harder for the police to, because in a car 4 people could fit in a normal car, So we did 4 people per robbery. It was me, Goody, and 2 other people, right? And then we hit the jewelry store, got out of there. 2 police cars started chasing us. One of us fell. Then another EMS was included. Then bystanders. So yeah, added up. It was a bit of people.
Yeah.
It got crazy. Yeah, 100%.
So how does something like that get started? Like just 2 people walking down the street, like, hey, you want to rob a store? Or, like
So
in game, obviously, but
yeah. So we have dark chats. We have dark chats on the phone. So if you go into the dark chat, you could look for, like the black web. It's pretty much like black market for our server. You could find people like that or running around just like reading people's body language. You could talk to them if you role play with them good and they're trying to get locked in with you, like, oh, what are you doing? And some people, like you're saying, bro, just walk up to somebody, hey, you want to rob a store? Some people actually do that. So yeah, it's like a controversial, a lot of things people could do to role play and get it to robbing a store. Yeah. I kind of like when people actually role play and start like a role play story with each other and then long down like, oh yeah, I learned something new. Are you trying to, and they actually get into it to where, it's actual role play, but not everyone does that. So, yeah.
So we already talked a little bit about the time invested, right? Like you got a hectic schedule in the background, but what does it actually take to run a 5M server?
Opening up a 5M server and like getting everything put down to, unless you have money saved up, like at least $10,000 saved up to start the server up or something like that, it takes a little bit of, just you need to have a community behind you, and you need to put the VPS down. There's a lot of stuff included, dude. Like it just depends. Honestly, Bourbon, this is what I could tell you. It depends on how you want to run your server, or what you want in your server. It's like more of how the person wants it. You know what I'm saying? You have to look for certain things, like VPSs. Then you got to get a Patreon key. Then after that, if you don't, like when I first started, like 3, 4, 5 months ago, I had no clue how to dev or put anything in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know, so I purchased devs. I bought devs and I told them to dev my city, and I did that for the first 2 months, right? And it was bad, bro, because most of the devs were not responding. So the best way to go about it, I'd say, is learn it on your own rather than spending unnecessary money. It takes a bit, though. It takes a bit. Buying the scripts, like you got to grab a niche for your server too. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of servers out there. Like I don't know who was saying a few minutes prior. There's a lot of servers out there. I think it was you, Bourbon, right? You said there's a lot of 5M servers. So the thing is, you have to find your niche or your thing that separates you from every other server, right? And that niche is what's gonna help your server grow. My niche is I'm a content creator. I love that. And then we have Los Angeles, LA. My niche is LA. My niche is I love content creators. I want more content creators in the city. My niche is I love suggestions. I'm very open. There's a lot of things that you got to bring that other servers don't to make your server different, So yeah. I guess that would be my best answer for you.
Yeah. So, I mean, content create, like you're talking, you're big on content creators, right? So, and that word niche right there, that is a key term analogy for any content creator out there. So pretty much the same thing when it comes down to it.
Yeah. Literally.
Finding
I wouldn't say
niche.
I wouldn't say I'm one of the biggest content creators, but I am pushing every day, pushing the content out. And that's the key thing to do. If you guys consistently push it out there, consistently get your name out there, use different platforms. So I'm at 8.34K right now, but like my most recent, a year ago from here, I was at 200 subscribers. So in a year, I just consistently pushed content every single day. And, not all of the videos do the best. Some do, some don't, they takes a little bit of time, but if you scroll all the way down,
if you miss a beat though, they slow up, right? You're talking algorithms and such from every different platform. If you're not consistent, you're not going to be up top.
Exactly. And then one other thing consistency does is makes you better at stuff. As you guys could see, I wasn't the best at thumbnails, right? Like let's say a year ago, I wasn't the best thumbnail maker. But if you're consistent with it, dude, you're consistent, you do it every day, you try it, watch videos, your stuff will continue getting better. And that's why I kept all my videos up. I didn't really delete any, so I could see myself, grow and like see how I got better. And then as you were saying, niche, everybody does need to find their niche, because content creation, like Bourbon, you found your niche with your website and how you promote your stuff, your podcast, you know what I'm saying? Goody, same thing with you, man. You got your own stuff going, video content creation, pulling people in your podcast, it's lit, man. You guys have found your niche for sure. Yeah Trying to get that out there, man. We're really trying to get that out there. More the merrier, A little trailer that we created.
Cause they don't listen to nothing. Nigga be macho man and hook as hell. Till you hop out that button. I ain't giving these niggas advice on shit, but how to go to church on Sunday. Fucking out so much, he give my young nigga 10, just hit you in the stomach. Just told my nigga I give you another 10. Leave shit looking like lasagna. Fat don't never be in his hood, what you mean? I was just there this Sunday. Nigga, it's too much shit going on. If it's $2, nigga, pay me my money. Back to the jail, just me, Chop House, Band Wizard, Joe Jug, bag hard. Low boys. Nigga, this shit the largest. I can't keep up. I'm in New York at the break, ain't done eating shrimp spaghetti. Long as I feed my fam out mercy, nigga, fuck being the hottest. If I get booked for a show in my city, on GG it switches in a party. I don't think my city can afford me right now. It's 10K for parties. Even though he finna get out, I'ma say it again. Nigga, free Marley. We the one got this started. Westside first niggas in the city, blocks in the party. The smoke got real bad, wanted me at LA Saturday. I was in the hood with 2 cars. They get back a motherfucker. You know what's going on,
Are you a car guy, Bourbon?
I am 100%.
Go up. Show him the most recent one. You might like this one. This was all about cars. Like we showed some, pretty cool cars in here.
Hey, I like the car selection in that intro video right there, though.
In
Be
that
honest
intro.
with you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, those are all just normal GTA cars. We have so many exclusive cars as well. So many that you'd enjoy. I can't wait for you to get your PC, Bourbon. No lie. Can't wait, dude.
I'm getting
Me
rather
neither.
excited myself.
Because like you yourself is the handful of people that actually found a decent 5M server for your first 5M server just because of Goody.
My bitch, she was being too extra. I saw my line screaming how they gon' stretch, but they stay in their place cause this shit'll get hit. No bodies we drop at the better they dress. I be quick to throw hands, but we stay with them Westons. Blocks, K's, yeah, we with the edge. Think I was like 6 when they said I was fresh. Been chillin' this shit, but they know I'm a step. 600 block, yeah, you know I'm a ripper. They
Yeah, just a little
That
something.
was hot. That was hot. I like
Yeah.
that, especially at the very end, man. Especially lightning coming
Shout
up.
out to Goody, man. That's all. Shout out to Goody. He provided the content.
Yes, sir.
There you go, Goody. Yeah, very much a car guy.
Yeah.
I very much in the Mopar family. So, like I said, that first video, he got the Chargers, he got the Challengers, you got the Demon in there. Man, it was had me
Awesome,
sold.
dude. Yep. Can't wait to have you in either, man. We'll get you something going for your stuff too, bro. Just you'll enjoy it. I know you will because Goody enjoys it. But yeah, man. Yep, 100%.
All the time I'm gonna have to put in. I'm gonna have to take a vacation. Just tell the wife and kids, hey, I'll see you in a couple months. I got a 5M server to play.
Yo, I think my favorite thing for him getting a PC and trying out 5M is to see how he does with like gang RP.
Gang
Because
RP, I
That
can't
is not
wait.
him, my boy.
Can't wait, dude. Now I could tell it's not Goody or me either. I'm not really, IRL. I'm not like that, but it's fun. It's fun to role play it. You know what I'm saying? Like actually try it out and like mess around with people that maybe IRL do, gangbang and stuff like that. And it's lit. It's lit. It's actually fun. Very fun.
I'll get in that recording studio. I'll do my little rap.
Hey man, can't wait, bro. We just threw that in. I want somebody to start rapping and stuff. I seen a sick script where you could put some of the music on the that is recorded into like the car radio. You know what I'm saying? Like how you could switch through the car radio and stuff like that. Not the car radio we threw in Goody, but it's like the normal GTA car radio. It's like a scroll wheel, right? And you pick your certain music you want, and I could put songs in there for people that rap in the city. So just a little cool addition, something like that. They go through the pop radio and they run into theirs, which is
There you go,
cool.
Goody. Maybe you drop them your rap and then
Right?
we can get it widely heard.
Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, already dropped. It wasn't in pre-ban, but already got a diss track out there.
We be outside, we gonna slide, tuck your chain in this bitch. We spin the block, we up the blocks and let it bang in this bitch. We
Ooh.
these drop, it's really K in this shit. You rock a flag and you get stepped on. You claim 1090, but you really be on dick. 59 prompt, I really run your shit.
Oh, okay, boy.
Right outside of crib. On the slide, every op shot. And 1090 got the #1 spot. Out of the next, play for keeps, ain't a fucking threat. We's with them, now we black space. Yo, PFK, y'all some fucking lames. Bring your money up so we can take that. Spin our block and we hit right back. Give your body stiff if you tryna step to me. Real Uter bitch, best believe.
It'd be too lit when everybody starts laughing and stuff. If you fuck up a bar or something, everybody starts turning it up too. It's so lit, bro. Like I don't know how to tell you. It'd be getting so fun.
Yeah, this shit took us like 4 or 5 takes. Not gonna hold you.
It'd be so lit. I love that studio and like it's interactive, man. That's what I love about it, and everybody's cool most of the time. I can't say everybody. Some people be over their head, but yeah. 100%.
Not to break pause, but I'm confused.
Me too. Yeah.
Alfredo Wigglesworth. Goody. What's going on,
hey,
man?
Whoa. Pause. No Diddy, you hear me?
I mean, if you just want to slide past this, I guess we can. But I feel like this is something that we might want to address.
Hold up. I think we should address it because it came from your Facebook page. I do want to want to say that
That came from my Facebook page.
it did.
It addressed you specifically, though, buddy.
It did. I pause. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh my god! I didn't even read that.
Yeah.
What do you got going on? Good, you want to tell us something, buddy?
I mean, I know you got a lot of stuff on the side, but this is impressive.
Hey, yo.
Oh, I'm officially unalived at this point. All right. We can get back into it. We'll just slide past it. We can talk about this later in private.
All right, look. All I'm gonna say is it's tough out here for a pimp. You know what I'm saying?
Compose. Where were we? Oh, I think we lost Sleazy. Man, you drove him away. I don't know.
Sorry about that, guys.
No, all good.
Did he go message you in private? Is that what's going on? All right.
He was having second thoughts about being on the podcast.
No, it's good. It's good. Alfredo knows what he's talking about.
Hey, yo.
All right.
So this has been the last episode of the 44th.
Oh. All right, let's get back to the task at hand. Sleazy. Question. What you got any big events planned for Free Band in the near future?
Are you a Halloween guy?
Of course, 100%.
We have zombie waves incoming. We have kidnapping NPCs and selling, parts of their body and stuff like that. And then we got the whole map's gonna be switched into a Halloween theme. There's gonna be ghosts that come and haunt you every few moments and stuff, like every 15, 20 minutes if you're outside and stuff like that. There's gonna be purge events. A lot of cool stuff coming, dude. Like for Halloween, we have so much planned. So yeah, that's by the end of this month, the whole week of Halloween, we're gonna have crazy events going.
Yeah, with crazy candy at the end of the month, it's just going to be a few short days away, essentially.
Literally. Yeah. And then we're going to do events where if people find a certain amount of pumpkins in the city, put around in areas, or they have more, like whoever trick-or-treated the most, they're going to get exclusive stuff in the city, like donated vehicles, one-of-one vehicles, personal guns, or like some cool stuff we'll, add in for the winners. Some cool, prizes, which is going to be very, very fun. And I can't wait for it myself either. Can't wait to throw all that stuff in. Yep.
So do you do that for the major holidays? You swap the city up, or is it just Halloween?
Every holiday I'm doing it. Every single holiday I'm adding something new in. I'm gonna do it no matter what. I want every holiday to be lit. So what we're doing is for Halloween we're gonna do something. Easter we'll do something. For Valentine's we'll do something. For every single something fun that comes out where people have a lot of time off. I know Halloween, people don't even have a single day off, but I still wanted to do something just to show people that we're going to continuously do it. We only need to get the scripts once to rethrowing them in every event. So I'll get those. And then if there's something new that comes out for that certain event, I'll also buy those as well. You know what I'm saying? So I want to keep it exclusive. I want everyone to enjoy every event in city like they would IRL. In real life. Yep.
So basically what he's saying is, if you haven't joined already, get your asses in there. There is the Discord link for everyone.
Literally. Yeah. And if you have ideas and if you were just scrolling through something, you found a cool thing that was in a different city, right? And you're like, oh, they have this cool event or script. You send it to me. 9 out of 10 I'll throw it in, unless it's like something that might destroy the city economy wise or something, I'll 100% throw it in. Yeah. Yeah.
And anybody listening to chat, like that, what Sleazy is saying goes for everything. One person can't see everything. They can't know everything. They can't have that inspiration to do it all by themselves. It's a lot of everything nowadays is community built. It's suggestions. The suggestion box, like you were saying, yeah, a team effort, absolutely.
100%.
Yeah.
That suggestion box is out there for everybody. It doesn't matter if you play the game, you don't play the game, you've seen something, throw it in there. It'll most likely be in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So what inspired you to start with content creation on TikTok and YouTube?
Man, I loved watching content creators when I was young. Like I always wanted to get into making videos and stuff like that. I started off a tablet, off a phone. I started off a phone, like just making clips and stuff on my old YouTube channel that's been lost for so long. You know, when I was a kid and stuff like that. Started doing little videos on. Remember that game I was talking about, Growtopia?
Mhm.
So just like 5M, Growtopia has its own private, and there's only one good developer for it. And I know him personally, and he opened up a little server for me. So I was into that, and I made a lot of content on that. But the game was small, dude. Like it doesn't have a big community base like 5M or COD and stuff like that. When I first started on this channel, the recent one that Goody was just showing you, I started with COD content, and that did very, very good. You know, and I wasn't good at recording the videos. You go in, there's just me showing people how to do certain glitches or something like that, how to get, you know, stay away from zombies on a zombie map, or how to get some extra XP or whatever it may be, right? And those videos actually did really good, dude. And then I started pushing Growtopia content out, and everybody was just showing so much love, and it just pushed me to do more. But what really got me into doing content was seeing other people do it, like them having their communities, people supporting them, and like just having an awesome, you know, like fan base and stuff like that. And I wanted to create my own community, you know what I'm saying? Get my own people out there, people that, you know, support me, like help me, tell me what I want to do, games I should play. I started off with like multiple games playing for people, then I started making my own games, and I want to run my own stuff and have people in there and create content. But when I started doing that, it got a little harder to create content. So, you know, I pushed myself to do something that kind of pushed some other stuff out of the way too. But I still try being as active as I can.
Yeah, there's only enough time in the day for a certain amount of things,
So much
right?
to get done.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah. I agree 100%, Bourbon.
Speaking on the content creation, we see on TikTok, especially, you have some crazy success with viewership and likes. What is the secret to that, my boy?
The secret to that is, bro, I started off by promoting other servers, and what happened was I kind of got like, you know, um, stole out of some money and stuff like that. So I built up a little viewership off of creating content for other servers, promoting other servers, and I still have some of the people that were, you know, 100% real and didn't, you know, a lot of drama and stuff in the 5M community. I'm gonna tell you that, and we're not definitely not gonna get into it on this podcast because we don't have time for that and stuff like that. But with that being said, there's a lot of drama, and I did take a lot of videos off. Like if I were to, we'll get into calls soon, Goody, and I still have them privatized, I'll show you how much more viewership those had and how much more interactive, you know, like those actually kind of boosted my viewership for TikTok. And when I started TikTok, I didn't believe I had it in me to make promotion videos for 5M, but I saw everybody else making videos like promoting their servers, and they weren't the best unless they had a crazy PC and they were a very good content creator. You know what I'm saying? So I tried it, and it actually blew off when I was promoting other servers. Then after I started promoting other servers, I did my own stuff, and the viewership somewhat stayed, somewhat dropped, you know, here and there. Yeah.
I got you. I got you.
So can you, like, what's the I guess what's your formula for getting it out there, even when you just started? Like, what did you find out that worked for you?
Looking at other people's content and learning off, like, you know, a lot of people say, oh, I make my own content, and oh, I only do my own stuff. Like, learn from other people, look at what other people are doing and try making it like that, but better or even better. And then use tags. Tags are a huge thing that I feel like a lot of people do not use. And you can't, and when you're using tags, don't blow your TikTok up with tags like 50, 60, 70 tags. That's not necessary. Use 6 to 7 tags that you know what the categories you're looking for, and 7 to 9, 8 out of 10 of the time you'll hit the For You page for a good hour or two. And if your content's good, it'll stay up there. You know what I'm saying? Like if people are watching, if people are coming over, commenting, liking over and over and over again, your stuff will hit. It's more of how much, it's very weird with TikTok. Like a lot of my videos hit the For You page that I don't want to hit, and then a lot of the videos I want to hit the For You page don't hit it. So it's like, you just gotta know, and don't blow your stuff up with like, and use keywords. You want to use keywords, and the thumbnail, you want to make sure your thumbnail is, there's a lot of stuff that comes into it. You want to make sure you're using the good image that is shouting out. Like for my servers, I either show custom weapons or Freeband LA for the thumbnail, for the photo, using thumbnails, using keywords, and using key hashtags. Those three things is my formula, and I just shared it with all of you guys. You guys could all start creating content, and if you guys actually make decent content, watchable content, you do those three things for YouTube, TikTok, anything like that, it's more than likely for you to gain some viewership. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you have any plans in the future to like sell merch, or do you sell merch now for any of your content creation or for like the server, for example?
So I'm going to school for cosmetology, right? Cutting hair, learning how to do females, males, perms, and stuff like that. In the future, I'm not thinking about doing it for the 5M server. That's like, there's honestly like, I feel like there wouldn't be a point. I don't think people would wear merch from a 5M server around, you know what I'm saying? But for cosmetology, I might, hair cutting, stuff like that, I might start doing merch and stuff. But for the Freeband LA server, we're gonna keep that for, in-game stuff and stuff like that. If it gets too big to a point where there's people suggesting for me to make merch, we might do something like that in the future. But for now, I'm just thinking about what people want in city, what people want to see in Discord, what people want the server to grow besides something like that. But very cool, Goody. I'm gonna tell you something like this. If you're big on creating content and you do good content, you have a good viewership, merch is a really, really good way to fund a lot of stuff you do. May it be getting a new PC, may it be getting a new headset, a camera, and anything like that. Streaming helps, but selling merch, and if people really support you, you have a good 80 to 100 people watching you per stream. You're not, you know what I'm saying? Making merch is a very good way to fund a lot of stuff you do. So yes, I do say merch is a way to go, but for now, for Freeband, I'm not thinking about merch.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So you touched a little bit on what you're doing outside. You're going to school, right, for cosmetology. So what? Tell us a little bit about that.
Cosmetology, it's more of a family business, right? My mom owns her own salon, and she's looking to branch out and open more. So I've always loved beauty. Like I love like keeping my hair on intact or getting my eyebrows done. I like staying clean at the end of the day, right? So pushing that into real life, I'm not a person that could sit on the desk 24/7. Like you see me doing the 5M, so I need to get up, I need to go do stuff, I need to be like, moving around the whole time. I have like a little bit of ADHD, or like a lot of, like I move around a lot. I need to get stuff done, right? So with that, and you guys could probably tell because of how fast I talk too sometimes, right? I'd be speaking quick, be speaking so quick. So family business, I wanted to go do cosmetology, and cosmetology is honestly awesome. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, at least, because it's a on-hands job. You got to stay on your feet. You got to move around, talk to people all the time. You're like a therapist / hair cutter / every, you know what I'm saying? So it's something that I'd enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Because I do content, talk to people all the time. I can't stop talking, stuff like that. So I feel like that would be good for me. And then it's on-hand money, dude. Cosmetology makes good money. Doing perms, hair, anything like that, it's like you get paid ASAP. So yeah, that's why I wanted to get into cosmetology. I want to get into barbering, but cosmetology provides a lot more, dude. But yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you'll for sure. My haircut versus my wife's haircut is is a very different bill.
Yeah,
literally. 100%.
So, where are you going to school at?
I am going to school at a beauty college near me. It's a full college, not like a college. It's like a it's actually all around the world. It's Evergreen Beauty College, and you go there, and I have over a year and a half of school, and after a year and a half of school, I get my own business diploma or whatever, and then I could open my own business.
Yep. And you said extensive background in that. Your mom's running a shop.
that
right?
kind of
So-
pushes me. Yeah, that kind of
Oh, yeah.
pushes me to want to do it more. Because if it's a family business, I've seen family businesses boom. A lot of big people own family businesses. You know what I'm saying? A lot of big companies and stuff like they're mostly a family business passed down or something like that. And I want to open something like that. I feel like that would be very, very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything else for Sleazy?
I ran through my list, buddy.
100%.
I think we got to know him pretty well today. What you got anything
We
else?
did, yeah. I do not, but we got a few other things we can hop into. And Sleazy, you are more than welcome to join us with those.
100%.
Actually,
100%.
Sleazy, do you have any questions for us before we
That's
move
actually
Yeah.
yeah. Let's reverse
Bourbon.
roles.
100%. Bourbon, what got you into, opening up a website and designing things the way you do?
on? Open up the laser engraving shop.
Exactly.
That we covered that a couple shows ago, but I'll run it down for you real quick. We moved back to Michigan a couple of years ago, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this was not going to be the direction I was going to head in. But we had some life-changing events happen on the move here, and we had to make some choices. And I had to essentially stay home. I had to be able to work from home. I had to do something. Obviously, you said, who doesn't like money, right? Who doesn't need money?
100%.
Regardless of whatever happens in life, that money still needs to come in. So I had to find something that I was going to be effective at, passionate about, but able to stay on the premises because I have 4 beautiful children, and I'm also looking after my mother, and we needed to stay here. So I had a 70-foot pole barn. I took a little bit slab of the back of that and ended up getting into laser engraving equipment. Long story short, I absolutely love the technology. I love what you can do with it because it is a variety machine. You can do a lot with it.
100%.
And I like to be able to do a lot with one machine.
100%. And like you were saying, Bourbon, life never goes how you expect it, man. You just got to
Never.
make the best of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So yeah, 100%. And that is very cool. That is very cool. I might get some stuff done from you, man. Send me that website over. I might get some stuff done from you. Not gonna lie, 100%. And
Yo,
then
Trey
Goody,
is on one right now.
that's lit. And then
Sleazy,
Goody,
you're getting cooked right now, my boy.
it's cool. It's cool. So Goody, what made you start? So did you and Bourbon both start a podcast together? Like you both started a podcast together, or was it your thing, Goody, and then you wanted Bourbon to do it with you as well?
Yeah, so it was my thing first, and then I ended up meeting Bourbon. We became really good friends, and he kind of learned about the podcasting a little bit, and he actually did a podcast with me before we started.
You can't really call that a podcast though, Goody. That was
so we basically
just
got
drank.
shit faced and sat on my couch. It was a great time.
100%.
Unfortunately, I think it's still up there all on the intranet, so people can actually still see it. But it was a good old time that I can remember.
100%. That's lit. So from there, you guys just started like getting into your own areas and started doing podcasts on the daily. It took
a lot. So it's every Saturday at 8 p.m.
At 8 p.m.
And it took a lot of convincing to get this man to actually commit and do it. But once I talked him into it, he's fully committed, which I greatly appreciate him for that. Like we're in this together. We put in the work in the background. We spent a lot of time talking about what we're going to talk about on the podcast, what we need to do for the podcast, taking time to get clips to post on TikTok and YouTube Shorts, things like that. So we put a lot into it.
That's awesome, man. It's awesome. And like, I'm very grateful for you guys, inviting me to the podcast and, asking questions. It was fun. It was good. It was like, it still is good. Like it was lit, honestly. Like you guys asked me some questions that I didn't even sit down and ask myself at points. You know what I'm saying? So that was lit. That was lit. Yeah, 100%.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You want me to read you some of these comments, Sleazy?
Yeah, read me some of the comments, but I can't even see the chat. Yeah, go for it. Go.
All right, look. So, dude said Sleazy looks like he goes to the bar and orders milk. Sleazy probably
I
looks for. Go ahead.
Go. No, go.
Sleazy probably looks for porn at the library.
Hey, how did you know, bro? How did you know, bro?
Sleazy probably does his taxes in crayon.
Jeez. I didn't even see all this. When-
Hey,
Sleazy,
bro. Hey, bro. Look, bro. Listen, bro. Hey, bro. You're lucky. You're lucky to say my podcast, boy. You lucky to say my podcast. I'm just kidding, man.
Sleazy Beauty. What this guy looks like Cat Williams' sister on drugs.
Bro, yo, look, bro.
Yo, they
Look.
out one right now.
I'm just fucking- yeah, it's cool, guys. You feel me? I do my taxes and crayons. I do look for porn in libraries, and I do not look like Cat Williams' coked out sister, bro. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, that one was kind of out of pocket.
That was out of pocket, bro. That was out of pocket right there, my boy.
Oh,
You got a question? All right, shoot.
I guess we'll patiently wait for this one. I'm actually curious to see what this is going to be.
So curious. Look, this was one of his last ones right here.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Only on certain occasions. If I'm looking out for something, I'm only in front of my house too, bro. Not gonna lie. But I don't know, bro. I thought we were asking questions. I think you already told them a little bit about me before the podcast started. And I'm not gonna lie, Goody, because they seem to know a lot about me in the chat, bro. A lot. So shit, dude.
Yeah, I think they did better research than I did.
Literally, dude. I don't know where they're finding these like factual facts from, bro.
It's like they have a whole website for this. Well, I don't know if he's going to get around to that question or not. That or it's a whole book.
Well, that's all right. While we wait, we'll jump into
Rehydrate. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab a water bottle right now. Give me 1 sec.
So we covered this a little bit earlier in the episode. So he goes by Sleazy. So he actually got that from playing 5M GTA 5 roleplay. So he used to be called King Fancy, which was just a name he came up with when he was younger, and someone called him Sleazy. So then he went by King Sleazy for a little bit, and then he ended up changing it up to just Sleazy and stuck ever since.
You got it, man. That was literally it.
Yes, sir. Got a pretty decent memory. All right, so tonight we got UFC 307 going on. We got Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree for the light heavyweight title of the world. So we're gonna do Sleazy. Basically, I'm a huge UFC fanatic. Bourbon doesn't know anything. I'm not sure your knowledge. So this is how we usually do this: is I let Bourbon pick first, so I don't influence his picks, and then I'll give my pick.
Okay.
I will give a breakdown of the fight. So Alex Pereira, he's a kickboxer. He has been in the UFC for 3 or 4 years now. He started as a middleweight, was fast-tracked to the title, where he fought Israel Adesanya. He ended up beating Israel Adesanya for the middleweight title. Then they had a rematch, and Izzy actually beat him. They have history before MMA, though. They both come from kickboxing. They fought 2 times in kickboxing, and Alex Pereira won both affairs. Khalil Roundtree has been on a tear as of lately. He is a boxer, wrestler. He has really heavy hands, great power. Alex has really heavy hands, a crazy left hook that kickboxing. He's really good at not telegraphing what he's going to throw. Both of these guys can turn the lights off. So I'm really excited for this main event.
Orthodox. Orthodox meaning he could fight with both hands, right?
So orthodox means that he fights with his right hand back.
His right hand back. Okay. And then southpaw means the other thing, left hand back, right?
Left-handed.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. That's awesome. So what is 11? It says 11-0. What does the 11 stand for?
Yep. So he has 11 wins, 2 losses, and 0 draws.
14
And the
wins,
co-
5 losses, 0 draws.
Yep.
Sick. Okay, got it.
Well, normally I would go with height and wisdom, but the southpaw's got me, so I'm gonna have to go with Khalil.
What you think is sleazy? You want to pick or not?
I'm gonna be so honest, bro. I'd gotta give it to. I gotta give it to Khalil too, and bro, not gonna lie, I'd have to give it to Khalil.
So I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira. I think Khalil has a good chance at winning. Like I said, both of these guys could turn each other's lights out. I just think Alex, his stand up is just too good. All right, and then we got Raquel Pennington versus Juliana Pena. This should be a pretty interesting fight. We got a fairly so Raquel is a boxer wrestler as well, similar to Khalil Roundtree. She has some decent power, pretty good grappling, and then Juliana, she is actually one of the women to beat Amanda Nunes in the UFC, which Amanda Nunes is known as the greatest female MMA fighter of all time. Which Amanda did get her win back, but Juliana does have a win over Amanda Nunes. Should be a good fight. I'm not sure for this one. What do you guys think?
100% Juliana.
I'd have to give it to the one. I didn't get her name. The one that's holding the belt in the black. I'd have to give it
Kel
to her.
Pennington.
Yeah, sometimes reach is okay, but speed is better, and I feel like she'd have speed. Not gonna lie.
I think I'm gonna go with Juliana on this one. This should be a really close fight.
Yeah, it
And
looks
then we
like
got-
the one in the white didn't even meet weight by 1 pound, right? 134 pounds.
Yep. So you can how the weight class works. So it's a bantamweight fight. So they can weigh and it's a title fight. Okay. So for a normal bantamweight fight, you can weigh anywhere from 136 to like 130, and that's like the weight class. For a title fight, you have to weigh 135 or less. So Raquel made the 135, and then Juliana got an extra pound and made it to 134.
Got it.
And then we got Jose Aldo, which actually, fun fact, he likes to go by Jose Aldo. And then Mario Batista. So Jose Aldo, he's a legend in MMA. He is a long-time featherweight champion. He retired for a little bit, came back, and looks like he never left. And then Mario Batista is a young up-and-comer. Good hands, really fast, has good grappling, really good submissions. Should be a good fight.
I guess I'm gonna go with Jose Aldo.
Yeah, the age isn't too different. I gotta go with Jose too.
I hate myself for this, but I got to go Mario.
Yeah.
Why?
He's a dangerous little guy. I mean, Jose is too, absolutely. But I just think Mario is gonna be too fast and just too fast for him, to be honest. Everyone has seen Jose Aldo fight, guaranteed. He is the person that Conor McGregor knocked out in 13 seconds.
Gotta check that guarantee, boy.
I promise you've seen the clip. I promise you have. All right, and then this is the last fight we'll do. We got Roman Dolidze versus Kevin Holland. So both of these guys are they're what's the word that I'm looking for? They're players. They like to go out there and get active, get in each other's face. They like to talk to each other. Uh, Kevin Holland's nickname is actually Biggie Mouth because he'll literally sit in the fight and have a conversation while he's punching you in the face.
I think I've seen this guy on some of the like Facebook, TikTok, whatnot. Have you? He just keeps talking, frustrating
Keeps
everybody.
talking. Yep. He has there's a clip of him. He's on his back getting punched, and then he's like, "Man, that was a good one." And then he actually knocks the dude out from his back, like laying on his back. He knocks the dude out cold. It's
I'm gonna
pretty wicked.
I'm gonna have to go with Kevin just because I know how effective a chirp can be.
Same, Kevin.
Yeah, I'm going
Same.
with Kevin too. We agree on that one.
Sorry, Roman, you're screwed.
All right, another exciting thing. Bourbon, take it away.
Oh, we are talking about that. Okay, so Bourbon Mountain Productions LLC on the Facebook page finally reached 1,000 followers. We got that 1K, and as promised, we will be doing our promotion. So right now, there's a post out there, and we posted pictures of the giveaway. Now, I know originally we said we were going to do either or. It was going to be based on preference, but I decided, hey, why not do two? So we already had the stuff in stock. So we are doing 2 giveaways, right? So you can choose to pick one or the other, right? You can pick the decanter set that you see in the picture, or you can pick the stay on it. Stay on it. We'll talk about that for a second. So this decanter set, beautiful decanter set. It's released actually by Polar Camel, same style of those metal cups that we have in that you've seen at all of our favorite shows, accessible on the website. This product is not yet personalizable on the website, but will be soon. But for right now, this is a good picture of it, and the glass will engrave to a frosted look. I'm sure everybody has seen like a Jack Daniel's cup, how that frost looks. That's how it's going to engrave, and we are going to push that out there. So if anybody who wants to get in on the decanter drawing, all you got to do is type in decanter and under the comments in that post, follow, right? Of course. And it looks like Goody's putting his thing in there right now. Anyway, so and if you move on to the next one, Goody, for me.
That's very cool, Bourbon. That's
so
very
if you
cool.
I appreciate that, but I absolutely love it. We've worked with it before. We have actually shipped out a couple of the decanters, and they come out looking fantastic. The next one is for the person who wants to keep their food locked, securely in a glass bowl, but also wants to rock with some personalized style. So we are going to be able to engrave on this. I'm not going to touch the glass with the engraver just because it's going to be heated up. It is a microwavable bowl, but it comes with a bamboo lid that is personalizable, and it comes in a set of, I believe, 4. It's 4 different sizes. And again, the top of that bamboo lid that has a rubber ring that seals it when you push down on it is going to be engravable. So anything you want to personalize on there, if you win it, we'll talk through it. Whoever wins, I'll spend a little bit of time with, and we'll come up with a design. If you want to do monogram, whatever you want to do, we'll get it on there with Bourbon Mountain Productions. So I appreciate everybody who got us there to 1K. 1K is a big push, and it's awesome to finally be there. And I got nobody but everybody to thank. If you know what I mean. So thanks everybody for following us.
Round of applause for you, brother.
Awesome,
I do want to do a little shout out in the back that you don't see on the podcast, and as of yet, my wife Katie, she is a big part of Bourbon Mountain Productions. She does a lot in the back, doing a lot of these promotions, and when we go to these shows, she is essentially the front runner. She is the person that you're going to see. I'm not as good with people as she is, so might as well put the chess pieces where they need to be. And she is a very lovely face to meet when you go to these craft shows. She's awesome at doing all these Facebook and social media posts all the time. She does a wonderful job. Just want to give her a shout out. So thank you, babe. Love you.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Katie. All right. And then now the last thing we got on our agenda for you guys is to talk about our updated official gaming schedule. So we stream Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at anywhere from 8 to 8:30. we put that leeway in there because life happens. Sometimes I'm late, most of the time Bourbon's late. So
as long as we're consistently late, right?
Exactly. So we have been playing a lot of Call of Duty, and obviously we are limited on what we can play due to Bourbon not having a PC as of yet. Is in the works. But if there is any other games that you guys know that are cross-platform that you would like to see us play, definitely let us know. Obviously, there's the big hitters like Apex, there's Fortnite, things like that. But if there's any other games that you guys know about as well, let us know, and we will definitely check them out, give them a play. We are looking for other games, and then everything's going to be different when he has a PC. So
Outlast.
Always waiting on Bourbon.
Always waiting on Bourbon. Hashtag always waiting on Bourbon.
Yep.
Also, huge shout out to Big Richard for the 1,000 biddies. Appreciate you. 1K for 1K.
Appreciate
What a
that,
guy.
Big Richard.
For games, I suggest you guys try out. Are you guys into horror games? You guys would play horror games?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Try out Outlast, the most recent one.
Outlast?
You'll
Got you.
love it, dude. You'll love it.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a little baby when it comes to horror games, but I did promise Goody that whenever I got the PC in, we'll do this horror fest. So he's already got like games lining up.
Yeah, we're gonna be playing Phasmophobia, Escape the Backrooms.
That's late. Hey, we're gonna get crazy reactions from Bourbon.
Oh, guaranteed.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Awesome.
Yeah, believe me, I already fell out of my chair once with this whole process. So
He did.
That's awesome.
do not pull that up if you have it.
It clipped the wrong screen. So I did clip it, but it clipped the wrong screen. So all you hear is I start dying laughing.
Well, I guess I will give a shout out to, I don't have the company name. Actually, I threw the box away, but anybody looking to upgrade their office chair, I found it on Amazon, and it's these wheels that look like rollerblades. And 100% that chair will just walk away from you if you stand up from it. So when you go to sit back down, it might not be there. But they roll that good. Okay, so super quiet, super effective, but just be careful when you stand up.
That was
Bourbon
so
can tell you
funny.
from experience.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I would say we had video footage, but thank God we don't. Okay.
We're gonna get video footage one day.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's bound to
So-
happen again.
Especially with this whole horror push that we're whenever the PC gets in.
Oh
so
yeah.
I like scary. I just like a different kind of scary. I can deal with in-person scary a lot better than I can deal with virtual or cinematic scary.
100%.
Yeah. But in person, I'm usually caring. So it's different for me. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, dude.
We're gonna be playing Phasmophobia. That boy Bourbon is gonna be cooked.
Literally, Phasmophobia is pretty like, you know, the jumps. It's not like crazy scary. It's just like you're so concentrating on doing your objective that something crazy pops up and you're just like you lose your mind. It's fun. You'll enjoy it for sure.
You're looking for the ghost writing, all of a sudden a ghost event happens, and you're like, oh shit.
He cannot deal with in-person scary.
So just to clarify, I deal with it better. Okay, how about that? I deal with it better. Big Richard might be talking about the monkey owls that we got around here, and I'm sorry, unless you hear that, you don't know.
I'll give you that. That is trippy.
Yep. You got anything else, Goody?
Nope. That's everything I had.
Sleazy, you got anything else to add as we wrap it up?
Man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in today, you know, to Goody's amazing podcast. Everybody that listened, you know, showed love for Bourbon's 1000. You know what I'm saying? That is amazing. I am grateful to be here, and it was awesome. I appreciate all the questions, and I appreciate everybody's, you know, opinions in the chat. It's like
Sleazy, we do appreciate you coming on. You
Absolutely.
are our first guest that has been on the podcast, so kudos for that.
Of course, brother. Anytime. Yep.
Super excited to be a part of Free Band LA. About to get this city lit.
100%, brother. 100%.
And as far as the podcast, we will catch you guys next week. Much love, everyone.
Peace.
Thanks, guys.
I'm spitting rhymes.